Oh, for fuck's sake. I let the time get away from me. It's a long slog of a week. I'll get pissed. You just have to. Why? What are we doing? Who are you? What do you want from me? Oh my god. How is everybody? How is everyone? Hello, hello, hello. Dame Celestine, Queen of the Stars, and Dame Deb, Queen of the Bees, and White Rabbit, Queen of the Rabbits. Queen of the Rabbits. Queen of the Rabbits, love. Queen of the Rabbits. Queen of the Rabbits, love. All right. Anyway, how are you? I'm all right. Slogging through the week. It's hump day. Slogging through the week. I don't like slogging through the weeks. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Yeah, I don't want to get too depressing. It's Wednesday. Come on. It's Wednesday. We're going to start with this little gem. This was recommended to me by Curious Rose. It's just a little quick snippet of Christy and Steve G hanging down at a bar somewhere, and Steve is acting like a fucking idiot. Well, here we go.
Gun with somebody who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, because that's definitely going to kill your fucking ass. But if schools do one, but not the other.
See, my dad, a gun cabinet, yeah, that's yours. I'm 6. I'll up it for you, and you can touch it anytime you want, as long as you come get me first. And if I ever catch you cookie crumb and paws on that son case, you ain't gonna have any arms.
Yeah.
All right, that's Steve G for you.
What the fuck they're doing, because that's definitely going to kill your fucking ass. But if schools do one, but not the other.
See, my dad.
Anyway, like that's what white trash talks about in fucking Moscow, Idaho. By the way, yeah, Steve. White trash. They worry about that kind of shit in Idaho, I guess. If you touch a gun, well, and I see a cookie crumb. What do you say? Cookie crumbing my thing. Well, you're not going to have any arms anymore. Boy, what a nice chap he is. What a total white trash, fucking inbred Idaho piece of crap family. I guess this is what they talk about at the bars in the fucking Moscow area. Fucking inbreds. Fucking inbreds. Fucking inbreds. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling good today, guys. I'm in a mood today. All right. Lots of venom today. Whatever, man. And whatever. Oh, there's one more I want to show you. Okay. Now, where is it? Now, I really want you to think about this one, guys. I want you to think about you got to suspend your judgment here. I'm asking you to suspend your judgment. And tell me what you feel about this. All right? Just suspend your judgment. Do you consider this a grieving / healing moment? Okay. Or do you consider it something else? So I'm going to play this for you, and I want you to tell me what you think about it. I'm not going to say nothing yet. I'm not going to say nothing about nothing. But I want you to tell me what you feel about it. Here we go. Hang on. I got to, hang on. Oh, they won't let me say it. They won't let me do it. Hang on. Here we go. Sorry, guys. Let's try this again. Fuck it. Come on. Come on. Hang on. God damn it. Now we can't hear it. Where's the audio? Oh.
Story to tell you all about.
Hang on. Sorry, guys. Oh, God. All right, here we go.
So, I have a little story to tell you all about this little wallet here. Little clutch. That was in Kaylee's room, and I got it a couple weeks ago when I was going through all of her stuff. And some of you may be familiar with it, as it is laying on Kaylee's bedside table in a lot of the photos. But anyways, this little wallet, when I looked inside, had some stuff in it, and I will share that. So it had a little lip gloss and a little lip liner.
Welcome, satire.
In addition to a $100 bill, a couple tens, a couple fives, and a bunch of ones.
Just like we found on the dresser.
Also had some things of Maddie's, which was like her identification, her debit card, her medical card, and so
Hey, remember, guys, we also found this type of denomination of money in Kaylee's room. The cops went through her room. They found denominations of money like this. A couple hundreds, a couple tens, a couple fives, a couple ones. Yeah, something like that. On the dresser. So maybe the cops put that in the purse. I don't know. But they found other denominations of that type of. Welcome, Clue Smith. Welcome. They found other denominations like that. But anyway, let's carry on.
I originally thought, this is Maddie's. I need to get this back to Karen, So,
yes, gotta get it back to Karen.
And it also had Kaylee's debit card, and there was no ID of Kaylee's, but a couple other things that belonged to Kaylee in it. So I thought, that's kind of weird. So
it's a Coach bag.
Karen,
It's Coach, guys. It's Coach.
And she said, that doesn't look familiar to me. I don't think it was Madison's. So we kind of thought maybe the girls just put their stuff in one thing that night and went out, and it was all safe in one, which makes sense. So
does that make sense?
I said, well, what about this money? What should we do with this money? Should we split this money, or what do you want to do? So we decided to go to lunch. So last Friday, when we went to lunch, Kaylee and Maddie paid for our lunch.
Oh, nice.
So,
good for them.
And then lunch was only $75.
Okay.
So we wound up putting the 100 down.
All right.
And all the rest of the money. So
I see.
Our waiter, who was amazing,
All
our
right.
little waitress, got a really nice tip. From Keely and Maddie as well. So I just thought that was a cute little story, fun little story to share. I don't know, maybe you guys think it's stupid, but I thought it was fun, thought it was cute, and wanted to share it with you all. Love you guys.
All right. Okay, I love you. Anyway. Oh, hang on, guys. Oh, I got this before the fun runs out. All right. Anyway, think about that. Oh my God. While she's flashing this big fucking gold diamond ring. Do you see this big gold diamond ring? God damn. We're flashing that shit too. Fuck yeah, we are. Whatever. Yeah, all right. Quick break, yeah. Ugh. But well, now, quick break, we'll get back to that. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold the goddamn thought. All right, hold the fucking thought. No, I don't know. Oh, Lord. Hello, Tiggle Biddies. Hello, Dame Florencia. Oh, Mrs. John. I thought you were dead. I thought you were dead, Mrs. John. Nasty night. You know it's called smoking cigarettes. Nasty night. Stop Shanghaiing people. Damn you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't Shanghai people. All right. Whatever. I was going to read this to you guys. This is the second piece here. All right. 100, 116, new document. This we're going through nodal and then Sutton's response. Nodal, Sutton. I like this one, though. I like this one. Nodal describes renumbering of samples. One must add 6 from the pain item number to get to the Talbot on-scene placard number, i.e., pain item 17 is Talbot scene placard 23. 6 away. Idaho State Police Forensic Unit personnel used yellow stickers, but their numbers matched the original numbers that Detective Talbot had used. Right. As a result, if Payne pre-logged a sample into the Idaho State Police Forensic System as sample 48, it would actually represent sample 42 as depicted in the scene images, right, taken by the Idaho State Police personnel. They then assigned lab number 77 to this stain, and it was shown to be linked to Kaylee Gonzalez. Son's response: I was not initially aware of this situation with the scene placards versus the numbers depicted in the Idaho State Police Forensic Lab worksheets. All right, great. And that's it. That's the response. That's the response to that. Nothing else about Payne messing up their fucking numbering system, right? This is the only response to that. I was not aware of the situation initially about the numbers in the placards, blah, blah, blah. That's it. That's the only response. Okay, here's a good one. This is interesting. Anticipate a rebuttal testimony to Brent Turvey. This is another witness they got it lined up, right? Turvey comments on lack of blood detected in Kohlberger's vehicle. Despite an extensive and exhaustive forensic examination of Kohlberger's vehicle for bloody clothing, blood transfer, and other evidence related to these crimes, down to the metal, none was found. Down to the metal. Right? This has essentially excluded Kohlberger's vehicle as being related to the commission of these crimes. The failure to be absolutely clear and forthcoming about this evident fact would be evidence of bias. Sutton's response: the failure to detect blood in the Kohlberger's vehicle does not exclude the vehicle from being related to the commission of these crimes. Okay. True. There can be a myriad of reasons blood was not transferred to or detected in Kohlberger's car. The significance of the lack of secondary transfer in a vehicle purportedly used when leaving the scene must take into consideration what is applicable to the particular scene in question. One must consider first that there was a limited amount of secondary transfer within the scene itself, which is attributable to someone other than Maddie, Kaylee, Xana, or Ethan. Okay. Yeah, good. Secondly, one must consider how much, if any, wet blood would still be exposed when the secondary contact was made. Well, I think it would be pretty instantaneously. Just saying. See, don't. Now we're getting all trippy in the fucking brain here. I'm following the bouncing red ball here, guys. And then I get to this little fucking gem. Secondly, one must consider how much, if any, wet blood would still be exposed when the secondary contact was made with it. Okay. An assailant can easily remove protective clothing and shoe covers or place unstained coverings over stained clothing or shoes before they contact their vehicle or residence. Cleaning or wiping off excess blood before making contact with secondary surfaces is also possible. Sure, anything is possible. But not when you're talking about this case. I mean, what case are you talking about? I don't know. Sure, it's possible, but not with this one. Limited amount of secondary transfer within the scene itself. Why? Right, they're almost trying not to answer their very own fucking suspicion. And that is, well, gee, because of what you're saying here, don't you think that would probably mean it's more than likely that more than one person committed this crime? But they do not want to go there. But it's almost like saying, well, logically then, wouldn't it be more logical that there's more than one person who committed this crime then? Based on these little things that you're giving us? I think so. Look, there's no blood transfer hardly at all between the two murder rooms, and there's hardly any blood transfer that we can find whatsoever leading from the sliding glass door all the way out into the parking lot area where Kohlberger supposedly parked his car. There's no blood trail that leads out there, which means there's no transfer, right? So you have very limited transfer within the house, and you have very limited transfer outside the house. Well, what does that fucking tell you? It tells me a lot. It tells me two specific things. Number one, how this happened, the whole whoever perpetrated this crime, they did it in. This was not done from the outside. That's number one. It tells me everything that occurred in this crime occurred internally. Internally. That's number one. And not only that, because we find so little transfer between the murder areas, that tells me that most likely than not, there are at least two separate individuals involved in the crime. That's what it tells me. I have one perpetrator down with Xana Kernodle, and I have another perpetrator upstairs with Kaylee and Maddie. Because one perpetrator is not, remember, what are we not seeing? We're not seeing blood transfer between Maddie's bedroom, coming all the way down the steps, chasing Xana into her bedroom. There is no blood trail there. We get into Xana's room. We kill her. Presumably, Ethan never wakes up during this attack at all. That's another thing that nobody's ever explained. Anyway, we kill Ethan, right? Xana's a bloody fucking mess, and we leave her room, but yet there's no tracking. There is no definable tracking between Xana's bedroom and me leaving out the sliding glass door area. That's a problem. Right? Because Dylan Mortensen saw me exiting Xana's bedroom. Dylan Mortensen saw me. And so that's going to wipe out about half your theories about what Mr. Kohlberger did after killing Xana. Dylan Mortensen herself is going to wipe out about most of your theories about what happened after that. You can thank Dylan Mortensen for that, because she says they saw each other. And so that's going to limit your little stupid theories quite a bit here, Moscow police. And in fact, there's only about 2 theories now that would actually fit a coherent, logical, reasonable scenario that you are trying to tell. There's only really 2 possibilities here. And really, there's only 2. I mean, you can think about 17 different hypotheses, but really, there's only 2 possibilities with the information and the evidence that Dylan Mortensen provided to us. And that Moscow police backed 100% in Brett Payne's affidavit of arrest, all the search warrants. That's the story they went with. Brett Payne tied everything to Dylan Mortensen's timeline. And everything to her timeline. Which, again, huge mistake. Especially when we get to the Dylan Mortensen interviews themselves. Yes, this was an absolute disaster for trying to tie our timeline, Brett Payne, to Miss Mortensen's fucking fucked up fairy tale world. That was a huge mistake, Brett Payne. But you did it. Right, guys? Right. Well, yes, that's true. My analysis is we are the greatest. Well, that's part of the analysis here. Of course. Of course. I mean, it's ludicrous. Anyway, there's only 2 possible outcomes here. The fact that there's no blood transfer between the murder rooms and no blood transfer leading up to the parking lot area where Kohberger supposedly parked his car. What does that tell you? That should tell you a lot as a homicide detective. That should tell you a great deal. Remember, we are only giving Kohberger 13 minutes. 13 minutes? Whatever, being generous tonight. We're only giving Kohberger 13 minutes to pull off everything. Kill the victims, take off his clothing, right? Change his clothes, clean up, right? But you got to remember something, though, in this 13 minutes. Dylan Mortensen has seen Brian Kohberger. So, again, you got to consider that. Because if I am being seen by somebody, I don't think I'm going to be taking 13 minutes. No. Look, first of all, I killed Dylan Mortensen. That's your number 1 scenario here, guys. People in denial. The real situation is this. Dylan Mortensen should have been killed. If this was a real scenario that Dylan Mortensen, well, that's the scenario she gave everybody, Mortensen would have died. It's impossible. You know, you got Moscow police doing timed runs and killing 4 people within as little as 2 minutes and 6 seconds. And Dylan Mortensen will take about another 30 seconds to kill. So, I don't want to hear any more bullshit about that. You know, Moscow painted themselves into a really bad corner when it came to going with Dylan Mortensen's story of events. Because she's out of her fucking gourd. And in fact, she is the prime. And she's always been the prime. Anyway, we already know that. At least in my world. Fuck you. What else? How'd they do that? Yeah. Now, this is interesting. Here's another claim. Turvey comments on lack of blood at the sliding glass door at floor 2, right? On the second floor, there's a sliding glass door, which was found to be opened by law enforcement. It has been inferred that this is the location of where Brian Kohlberger may have entered. Well, we know that's suspects. Whatever. May have entered or at least exited. There is no physical evidence to support this, as again, there would need to be the requisite bloody transfer. I don't know. If an intruder left the house through this door, having left it open upon entry, there would need to be bloody footwear patterns on the floors from bloody shoes or feet, both leading up to and out the sliding glass door. Yeah. All right. But Sutton will testify if the sliding glass door was in an open position when Kohlberger entered, or if it was left in an open position after the intruder entered the residence, there would be no need for the intruder to touch the door when exiting. Okay, whatever. Therefore, there would be no need for the intruder or any blood stains on the intruder's person or in their possession to make contact with the sliding glass door, possibly. The assailant could have removed bloody gloves or removed blood stains before leaving. Not when Dylan Mortensen is looking at you. Remember, what did they all forget? They forget their own story. Not with Dylan Mortensen looking at you. This is all well and good if you don't have a witness staring at you. Look, you may be able to get away with this if there's no witness staring at you in the house. You may be able to get away with this kind of nonsense. But time and time again, we are the greatest. Moscow forgets its own story. This would make more sense if Mr. Kohlberger knew that there is nobody else around that's going to see what he's doing. But that's not the case here. He knows that Dylan Mortensen, he knows that Dylan saw him. So this, you gotta take this all out. Because why? Because they gave him 13 minutes. And he's not standing in the kitchen for 7 minutes or whatever, cleaning up. Not with Dylan Mortensen checking him out from her doorway, and he's aware that she's there in that room. Give me a break, Moscow police. Look, your story is garbage. This should have gone to trial. Brian Kohlberger should have had a wealthy defense that obviously he didn't. You would have been fucked. This makes no sense because you're not taking into account what your actual witnesses said. And the very witness that you're trying to establish a timeline by, you totally forget that she's sitting in the house. You fucking morons. Yes, we are the greatest. It's dumb to me. It doesn't matter. You're not taking into account the what happened that night. Look, it even said, look. There are 3 possible exits from the crime scene, and there are no visible footwear transfer stains or secondary transfer stains at any of the exits. Yeah, it can be established that the perpetrator had to have used one of the exits to leave the scene, but no secondary footwear transfer stains or secondary transfer stains were created. This seems to negate conclusion that lack of secondary transfer stains would preclude the sliding glass. Well, that's even worse. Oh my God. I can't keep reading this. So basically, oh my God. Yeah, this is so dumb. Yes, Turvey goes on. Yes, at least 2 suspects are all this is act. This is indicated by the fact that multiple weapons were used against Kaylee, that multiple types of lethal force were used against Kaylee, and that Ethan and Xana appear to have been attacked at the same time. Which is a yes. This is inconsistent with the state's theory that these crimes were committed solely by one person. Here's the response. Sutton will testify there is evidence that Ethan and Xana were in close proximity to each other at some point after the assault began, as evidenced by the finding of Kernodle's blood and DNA under the fingernails of Ethan Chapin's right hand and the finding of Chapin's blood and DNA under the fingernails of both Xana's hands. One assailant could contain 2 people in close proximity to each other, especially if the assailant is armed. All right? A single perpetrator can certainly use more than one weapon and can use multiple types of lethal force. In addition, there are other factors to consider, including, but not limited to, if the assailant is armed, if the assailant ambushed the victims, if the victims were asleep when the attack started, which they weren't, well, at least Xana wasn't, and or if the victims were under the under the influence of alcohol or, other substances. Well, here's another one. Dr. Turvey indicates that an excessive amount of time would be required for a perpetrator to clean up. What's the response to this? Sutton will testify that washing or wiping hands takes little time, especially if preparations for cleaning are made beforehand. Removal of protective clothing and shoe coverings takes seconds. Okay. Good night. Oh my God. It's so dumb. Guys, it's so dumb to me. It's just so dumb. It's dumb. Removal of protective clothing and shoe coverings takes seconds. Does it? Okay, fine. But then what are you doing? But then you have to put your bloody clothing somewhere, right? And there's going to be cast off from your bloody clothing somewhere. If you're doing it that fast. I mean, come on. So he washed his hands. He removed his protective clothing and shoe coverings within seconds. And then what? I guess he got rid of all the blood then, guys. I guess that's it. And then I guess he walked out the door, leaving no blood trail whatsoever. No, he probably wouldn't be walking, right? He'd probably be running back to his car, running. Remember, because Moscow, he probably, one of the time runs is that he ran. So let's say he was running back to his car with his big Santa Claus sack of bloody clothing with magical gifts in it, I guess. After being in the house for 8 minutes cleaning up with Dylan Mortensen's eyeballs peering at him from her doorway. And he knows her eyeballs are there because they both seen each other. Yeah. So, good night, Irene. Good night, Santa Claus. Beam me up in your Santa Claus carriage. Give me all the presents in the world. I've been a good boy this year to believe in fairy tales. Look, I gave somebody 13 minutes. 13 minutes is all I gave him. But the problem is, yes, I gave him 13 minutes. But the problem is, you didn't expect to have a witness look at you and see you in the 13 minutes. You didn't expect that. And therefore, this is another reason why that Moscow story about what happened is it's ridiculous. This is a story they created, but they forgot their very own star subject in their stupid narrative of what occurred in the house, including an 8-minute cleanup apparently in the house, when Dylan Mortensen is looking at you. That's their story, guys. That's their case here. How could you not go to trial with this nonsense? It's ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous, guys. Look. It's one thing. It's one thing if there's nobody else in the house. Brian Kohlberg could have been in the house for an hour for all it doesn't matter. He could have spent all fucking the next hour cleaning shit up. But that's not the case with this. He didn't spend an hour in the house cleaning up. No, he left. Well, he had to leave rapidly, apparently. And they'll say, well, but Dylan Mortensen, he saw him. Did that make him more hasty? Maybe. But then you're going to, again, if it's going to make Kohlberger more hasty to get out of the house, well, then he's not going to be sitting in the house cleaning up as much, is he? No. So no matter which way you want to go with this, it's absolutely ridiculous. Because, first of all, they gave a 13-minute timeline. They're trying to say that the murders could have happened within 2:06 to 3:45, right, minutes, right? But then you still have to account for another, 10 minutes All the while, Dylan Mortensen, being the Dylan Mortensen that she is, saw you. See, guys, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. If Dylan Mortensen is not involved in this case, she I'm sorry to say this, but she would have been murdered. Okay? Yes, she would have. There is no doubt in my mind. If Miss Mortensen did not know more than she's telling, she would have been murdered. Absolutely. Look, why? Because, first of all, you're a psychopath. Second of all, it only took you 2 minutes and 6 seconds to kill 4 people. Again, what's an extra 30 seconds of your time to make sure nobody is going to see you? Man, I think it's worth it. Bye, Dylan. If this was a real case, a real investigation, and Miss Mortensen had nothing to do with her survival whatsoever, oh, okay. I highly doubt it. Oh my God. From day one. Again, then we go to luck. Then we go to luck once again. Then we turn to luck. Well, Dylan Mortensen must be the luckiest fucking person on the face of the planet. She would have to be. Then we turn to luck again. And people in denial, that's when they turn to luck. Well, man, she's really lucky. Man, she's a really lucky girl. Yeah, you know what kind of luck that is? That's like hitting the fucking Powerball kind of luck. That's the kind of luck we're talking about here, guys. Yeah. Like real luck. Like holy shit kind of luck. So when people say, well, she must have got lucky. Hey, let's not downplay that because we're talking about real fucking lucky. Like the kind of shit you read about in the newspapers, like this one from, I'm not going to talk about that. Oh, go ahead, Master Nature. You know you want to fucking talk about it. Let me guess. Hey, no, I'm not going to ask you, Tyrone. I'm not going to ask. Yeah, go ahead, fucking ask. How was it? Go ahead. Nah, I'm not going to ask about it. No, go ahead. You want to fucking do it when I'm revved up like an engine. Terry claimed. Sutton responds. Fuck you. Fuck you. Man, I know the bitch had that big of a... That bitch ain't that big, is she? Mrs. Jones, that bitch that big? Man. Oh, did she get filler and shit? Did she get filler? All right. All right. Oh, we were starving. Mrs. Jaw. We are so close to the end of the war. You know what's about to happen to you. Look at that face, Mrs. John. You send your little boy off to war. Oh my God. Mrs. John, how dare you send your little boy here off to war? Do you think he's prepared to fight? Look at him, Mrs. John. How dare you? How dare you? Oh my. Oh my. Hey, God, are we the greatest of all time? Hey, is Master Nature the greatest of all time or what? Just say yeah. Just say yeah. Just say pump up the fucking jam. Like, I don't want no mixed Milano. Just pump up the fucking jam. Fuck you. Oh my God. Well, I guess you didn't hear my call. Yeah, we all right? We are the greatest? Oh my God. Thanks for the pep talk there. Wow. My God's really on the fucking ball here. Oh, thank you very much, Dave Celestine. Well, goddamn. Where the fuck you been? And when we getting married, bitch? I thought we getting married. What the fuck happened? Why'd you fucking have to run away? Like, I was chasing you all throughout Birmingham, Alabama, and then all of a sudden you got in this fucking little Raspeeder fucking car with somebody named fucking Carlos, and I'm like, okay, bye-bye, bitch. I ain't chasing you all the way back across fucking Birmingham out of fucking Bama. So fuck that. Yeah, little fucking rice burner. Hey, Nasty Nate, are you still there? You know what I'm talking about, rice burner. All right, I love you. Satire, I love you. All right, yeah. Fucking rice burners, man. You know what I'm talking about. Fucking rice burner. All right, well, Hoboken works. All right. We can get a nice breakfast and talk about the ocean, I guess. I love you. All right. Prepare yourself. This is war. Let's flip the dogs of war. After a short commercial break, brought to you, listen, by a lighter. Now, this is a very lovely lighter. Look at this. It's green. Fucking hell it is. It's fucking green. Look how much fluid is in the lighter. It's durable. It's fucking durable, I guess. Look, it has a logo on it. Look. $5.55. You get this fucking beautiful green fucking lighter. You can smack it around. You could hold it to the fucking flame. Nothing happens to it. I mean, well, you probably shouldn't do that, actually. But I'm just saying, you could hold it to the flame. Like, look, you could put it in the flame here. But I don't know. I don't think you want to do that. Anyway, what a lovely green fucking light. $5.99. You get this, and as a bonus gift, you'll get another fucking lighter. Okay, look, you're gonna get a bonus gift. Look, you're gonna get another fucking lighter. It's another green lighter. See, a different kind. And well, you might want to dip. Should we dip this one in the fire? I don't know what happens. What would happen? Look, if we took this green lighter and dipped this one into the fire, should we do that? All right. Anyway, $5.99. You get 2 splendid green lighters that you can almost dip into the fire if you're brave enough. $5.99. There you go. Thank you. I'll even put my initials on them for you. But I can see it now. Master Nature was pulled into a fucking murder-suicide arson when firefighters found a lighter in the ashes with the fucking initials, Stanley. Fuck. Did I get pulled into some sort of fucking weird arson murder investigation? Because you used my lighters all incorrectly. I don't want to get involved in that shit. Nasty Nate, when are we going Shanghai again, bitch? I'm tired of waiting on you. Look, you've been mauled for a really long time here. I'm getting sick of it. Now, I know, look, there's 2,000 fucking Chinese men. Well, they're right outside the fucking, right outside Iran there. We can snatch them pretty easily. I mean, they're all running for the hill here, baby. Baby, they're all running for the hill. They're all running for the hill. You just got to be able to snatch them and make some money on them. That's all you got to do. I don't care if you're fucking cooking. Unless you're cooking up the right shit. Fuck. You better be cooking up something good, and it better not be some fucking weird-ass fucking pasta or shit. What, I don't know what the fuck you doing. It better be something good like fucking money. Alright? I don't care what the fuck you cook. It better be fucking related to fucking money. It better not be no fucking weird-ass fucking like, I don't know, like rabbit's foot kind of shit. I don't even want to hear about it. Or fucking, your collard green bullshit. The only fucking collard green I want to see starts with the word fucking money. You understand that? I am the greatest. Don't fuck around with me. Look, I'm Stanley. Did you forget? You don't think I ran a crew back in my day? Are you out of your mind? How do you think I killed well, I'm not going to tell you about that. But how do you think I killed so many fucking people? Of course I ran a crew. Christ. Yeah, I'm not that stupid. I mean, I'm not fucking Rambo. There is no such thing as Rambo, you fucking morons. I mean, well, not my garden. I'm just saying, people on the other side of the wall. No, it takes a village. It takes a village. Okay. Well, yeah, it does. I mean, ask the Andes Mountains. All right, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm not from a third world country. You. Oh my God. You can't bash me. Forget you. How dare you? How dare you? Make fun of my culture. All right, well, I hope we had fun. I don't know, Master Nature is like, maybe we slipped him some pink Himalayan fucking crystal bird. I don't know. Hey, did we do that, guy? Don't ask me. Stanley. Stanley would have the answer to that, Tyrone. Don't ask me. I don't want to know. What? Oh, God. Hey, Stanley, did you slip the master some pink Himalayan fucking Moroccan crystal dust?
Why you out? Oh, my fucking... You know, how I'm always blamed for shit. Why is that? You fucking... You know, you're the... Tyrone. You know, you're the fucking pipeline here. I know you did it. You fucking did it. Don't fucking blame me. You fucking... Oh, you fucking cunts. Hey, Gato. Do you have any secrets from me tonight? Gato? Let me guess. That's a no. Correct. Thank you. Anything else? No, not really. Oh, really? Did you talk to any witches out there? No. Correct. Yeah, I don't know. So, do you want... Why should I feed you? Yeah, really? Are they going to talk to you tomorrow? All right. Good night. Are they going to talk to you tomorrow? Shall we put you up for sale for $5? All right, I said the Gato Familiar is going up for sale for $5. Right, Gato? Oh, my God. Yeah. Well, teenager. Remember, teenager Gato Familiar. Teenage Gato Familiar. Ah. My God, it's pain in the ass. Oh. Oh. No reasoning with... All right. Chill out. Move on to the next piece. The next piece. Pictures at an exhibition. All right. Sorry for that long interlude. A Gato Familiar, I tell you. Anyway, it's okay. They grow up. And then, anyway, Mrs. John. Hello? Are you still awake? Or did the fish and chips just, did you recover from the lighter advertisement? Advertisement. Look, whenever I hear somebody say advertisement, I want to rip their fucking faces off. That's all I'm going to say today. I'm Stanley, but when everybody says, well,
look in the advertisements. I'm like, what are you talking about? What an advertisement? What do you mean? I'm like, the advertisements. Advertise. I'm like, what? Well, how do you advertise? What does advertise mean? Look, I'm going to advertise. I don't know what advertise means. Do you know what that means? No, I don't either. So it's advertisement, you moron. Look. Advertisement. What is adverse? Advert. You know, advertise? Right? Advertise, right? What's advertise? That's not a word. Hey, I'm advertising. No. It's I'm advertising. Right? Right. I love you. I hate people like that. It's advertisement. Well, I'm like, well, how do you say advertise? And they're like, advertise. That's not a word. But they don't seem to understand what I'm saying. I don't know. No, I say advertise. Well, I'm like, well, you can't just... Well, it's advertisement then. It's not advertisement. Fuck off. Well, I advertise Maya. Now listen to this. No, it would sound like this. Well, how do you make your company stand out amongst all the others? Well, I advertise quite heavily in certain locations. I advertise all over the Northeast area, and I advertise all over the Southwestern area, and advertise and across the globe. I advertise. What are you talking about? What is advertise? Right? Just like advertisement. Stop it. Just stop it. You're an idiot. All right. Mrs. John. I'm so revved up for this. I'm so revved up. We are going to end the world tonight. If it's the last bloody fucking thing I have to do, God damn you. The candle's becoming a burgundy shrine. A burgundy shrine is what the candle is. Look at the burgundy. Yes, baby, the burgundy color. Oh, the cars are calling. We are going to get to the cars real quick. Nancy Guthrie, you are correct, my garden. You're correct. She needs a reading. I agree. I don't care what it is. It's ridiculous. It sounds stupid. It is stupid. I don't care where you say it. I don't give a shit. It doesn't make sense. Whatever. Mrs. John.
Should she have pizza? Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, sandwich?
Oh, shit, hang on. I gotta put the subtitles on here.
I think so.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so...
Miss John, where you at?
Adam made a drink, the
That-
Azalea.
All right,
It's
Azalea.
famous
Ooh.
at the Masters because the Masters golf tournament's going on.
Oh, shit, oh, yeah.
And
Is it?
you're about to go hit a golf ball
All
for
right,
your video.
right.
Where? Outside, I don't know. Maybe up to the high school. Oh, no!
Wait, hang on. I gotta get high for this. Sorry, guys. Hang on, where's my bubbler?
Video today.
Where's my bubbler? I definitely need my bubbler for this kind of shit. All right, hang on. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. So guys, I'm still not quite sure what the purpose of this video is, but anyway, it's war. Mrs. John, it's war. Look, the score, look, it's 90 MD 4, Mrs. John. And then there's now 3 ties. So there's only 3 more battles left to go in the 100-year Butterface Battle War. Only 3, and this is one of them. 3 more to go.
I hate to see him golfing.
Golfing. Love.
Yeah, I know.
You like golf?
Yeah.
Have you ever hit a golf ball?
Yeah, I wanted to try that.
Oh my God.
Street.
Yeah.
Drink up. Right, drink up.
Yay!
Good
Mrs. John, drink up.
That's about it.
Drink up.
Someone
Will you
said they
drink
saw
your
your
fucking
award,
alcohol?
your choice award.
Yeah, I swam in the golf ball beside Ben's head. Ooh.
So somebody said they saw your cheer.
Yeah. Well, Mama's not being happy at all.
Somebody said they saw your.
Dad?
What are you concerned
Somebody said they
about?
saw your cheer choice video,
Oh,
and they said congratulations on the award.
thank you.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
get his trophy so he can show.
Oh, yes, going.
Should I make pizza or chicken for lunch today?
Oh, I love it.
Which one, pizza or chicken?
Pizza's chicken.
Chicken pizza?
Oh.
Hello from London, Adam.
Drink it. Drink it.
Texas.
Oh, ask. I don't know what's going on there. Well, besides ads, yeah. Hang on, let me get through the ad.
Now Texas is an open door.
Oh, all right.
I think.
All right. Yeah, it's a very sad case. You know, sometimes at the end of the war, it can be very emotional when you let go. You're like, I think MD has won the war. Now we have to just detach from the emotional pain that this has caused everybody in the garden, including me, especially. You know, fuck, it caused me the most pain because I had to fucking narrate this shit. And it traumatized me every fucking time I have to narrate this shit with the fucking bubonic plague. And no fucking sir. Anyway, whatever. Now, I'm going to move on to this. Now, this is Idaho 4 review again. But this is like, I want to do this one. I'm sorry. Where are we? Oh, yeah. Dylan Molly DoorDash. Are you seeing it? A connection. I want to do this one. And I'm like, is that Dylan Mortensen? I mean, that is not. Is that Dylan? Oh, give me a fucking break here. All right, come on now. Anyway, let's see what this shit's about. All right. Oh, my God. Here we go. Are you seeing it? Okay.
On November 23rd, 2022,
All right.
at around 8:30 in the evening,
All
the
right.
person who we are told was the King Road DoorDash driver,
I'm a
Molly
mummy.
McMichael, entered the Moscow police station,
I'm a mummy.
interviewed by Corporal Brett Payne
Oh, sorry.
about her presence in the King Road
I'm a
area
vampire.
around the time of the murders. She was identified as being in the area through records obtained from DoorDash
I'm
via
a
search warrant,
vampire.
and was confirmed as being in the area based off a Google geofence warrant, which likely stemmed from a local cell tower dump, was performed in days after the murders. This is what we now know from her interview with Corporal Payne. Molly told police that
Mr.
she
Payne.
had been working a long shift as a
Long
DoorDash delivery driver
That's
from
right.
Saturday night into
15
Sunday
hours,
morning,
baby.
the 12th into the 13th.
There are a lot of hours there,
The
baby.
delivery
15
to
hours.
1122 King Road was
Right.
her final delivery.
Final delivery.
Molly claimed that she had some trouble finding the address.
Couldn't
because the
find it.
front light made
Where
the
am I
house very
going?
difficult to see.
I have no idea. I'm walking around in the darkness. No, wait,
She
wait.
told
All right, this gets me
Corporal
revved.
Payne
All right, this gets me revved up. Go
that
ahead.
after she initially parked in the front of the King Road residence,
Wow.
She then drove to the back parking area immediately behind the residence, according to Google Map instructions. She told Payne that her map told her to walk into the back of the house, but she didn't feel comfortable with there not being any path. So she walked down the street that runs between the residence and the Queen Road apartments. She said that the entire time to make delivery was 15 minutes before she left. We're going to first play a clip from the entire video, which you will be able to view in its entirety by visiting the URL provided. Info will be included below. Let's first play the clip showing who we believe to be Molly the DoorDash driver.
Alright. What the fuck is this? Hey, hello. Alright. Alright, let's go. Let's go! Here we go. Alright, where are we in? 3:45. Oh boy. Oh jeez. 3:46. Alright. Oh God. I don't know, where is she? What's going on? 3:46. Alright, here's she. Is this it? 3:46, my daughter turns left on the Queen. Alright. There she goes. Turns on the Queen. Yeah, right. I don't know. Sounds of commotion. Oh, it's just a... Alright. Alright, hey. Interesting. Alright. Puh. Yeah, I don't know, guy. Lots of noises. Oof. Yeah, lots of noises. Yeah. In fact, that's one of the oddest parts about this stuff is the time frame where supposedly Kohlberger entered and did the crime. It's actually it's actually pretty quiet, very quiet compared to other time frames here where there's a shit ton of noise. From it sounds like from people either outside or I don't know, somewhere. But yeah, I mean, there's some very noisy periods of time here caught on these cameras. Much noisier than Kohlberger's supposed time frame where he killed the four of them. That's a much quieter time frame here. Yeah, it is. You get dogs barking, but anyway, whatever. Whatever. Interesting. I mean, it's difficult because you got to be careful
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You just gotta be careful with that kind of stuff. Don't know. It's one of those acoustics and noise and acoustics. Just one of those things you have to be careful with. You just got to be careful with them. Very, you know what I mean? Even though it sounds like you think there's some bad stuff that's happening, and that's possible, but I don't know. It's like you got to be sure in some fashion. You know, it's weird. Like, sound is so fucking tricky, you know, sometimes. It really is. It can fuck you up. But it's very compelling. Whatever. Whatever. Wait. All right. Well, let's see. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know. I guess that's it for that. I don't know, guys. What does that tell me? It doesn't tell me much. It doesn't tell me a whole lot. Well, piss. Well, piss. Well, piss. What is this? Oh, yeah. Anyway, sorry, guys. Okay, I'm sorry, I was reading this. Sorry. She does not believe Murphy is normally a barker. Okay, sorry, guys. Sorry. That makes me laugh. I'm sorry, guys. That's what I was looking at. Sorry. Anyway. Boy. Where? Oh, yeah. Does he drink it? Guess he does. Does he drink the fucking thing? Let's see. Hey, let's see if he drinks the shit.
You're not allowed to talk.
Sorry, let's see if he drinks it.
Like that. Fool.
Someone said, "How's your day?"
Oh, Monday's good.
Who won this?
I did.
Oh, what happened?
This is the award Adam won.
Hey guys,
For the fruit.
what kind of that?
This is his Cheer Choice Award.
I
he
thought
won
this
in
was about.
2022
I
in
thought
Las
he's gonna be.
Vegas.
Is he drinking?
Yeah,
It?
just went.
So that was 4 years ago. We went to Vegas together.
Yeah.
Let's show what it says on it. Whoa! Somebody sent you something.
Yay!
Who did you kiss in Las Vegas?
I don't know. I don't. I thought he's drinking in this fucking. What? This is misleading. This is a misleading video, guys. He ain't drinking. He's not fucking drinking. He ain't fucking drinking. This is bullshit. It's false advertising. He ain't fucking drinking, guys. Oh, get out of here. What is this? That's so misleading, guys. Man, that is misleading. He's not drinking really now. He's not drinking that. That's fucked up. Anyway, fuck him. Fuck you, man.
That's yeah. Oh man. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. It's dumb. Anyway, it's dumb. It is dumb. I don't care. The story doesn't make any sense. They constructed a really ridiculous story. I just cannot get over it. I just can't. Weird. Morton said, no. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. What's going on in your perfume? Oh, sorry, hang on, guys.
What you thought you saw.
Hang on.
You saw the figure in the hallway.
Saw the figure. Wait, hang on.
Yeah. 3 feet from you. You thought it was a male.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you thought he was holding something, but at the time,
Yeah.
your view of it was it could have been a
Well, yeah, wait a minute, wait. Listen to me, listen.
Nothing.
Perfume.
Nothing.
What you thought you saw when you saw the figure in the hallway,
Yeah.
3 feet from you, you thought it was a male.
Yes.
And you thought he was holding something, but at the time, your view of it was it could have been a vacuum cleaner.
A mini vacuum. Yeah.
And what was around the person's waist?
I don't know. I don't think I looked at that. I just remember all black clothes.
Oh, I thought you said you saw a triangle. What was in the...
No, that was from what he was holding.
Okay. So can you describe that again for me?
It was like cylinder like this, I guess like about that long, and then it went out and in like a triangle.
And how was the person holding it?
I don't know. I have no clue. I can't remember that. I just remember seeing it, and I don't remember if he had one hand on it, 2 hands. I have no clue. I don't remember how he was holding it exactly.
Were there lights on in the hallway?
I don't know. I can't remember at all.
Okay, let's go back a second. Would there normally be lights on in the hallway? Do you leave the lights on for your roommates if they decide to stay out late out of consideration since they are your roommates? Do you leave any hallway lights on or anything?
I mean, for me, I like to leave a hallway light out there because it just makes me feel better. But I don't know if I did. I don't know if anyone else did. That's something I don't know.
Because you went to bed ahead of the other people.
Yeah, I don't know.
Would it be unusual for you guys to leave your lights on?
No, that would not be unusual at all. I mean, Xana and Ethan like to turn them off, but like sometimes I would leave them on. We would go down and get food, and in the middle of the night leave the lights on. Like that was normal.
When I didn't ask this before. When was the last time you saw Xana?
At 4. So that was when Ethan was trying to call his sister, wasn't answering. Xana was with I guess I have that was not the same video. That like Xana was with him. And I just said, like, I don't know if I told him where I was going. I don't know if I told him when I was leaving. I just knew I was told at least yes if they wanted to go.
And that, I think you left there at 2 in the morning?
No, that was before then.
What time? Can you give me a time frame?
I'm trying to figure that out.
And she was with Ethan?
Yes.
Yeah. And?
I know for sure from this video I was at 12:49. The last video I have is of Xana holding a White Claw at 11:04. So in between that time, I'm gonna guess more towards the 12 side is when I went to.
So you have a video or a picture of Xana at 11:04
Yes.
p.m.
Yes,
with
I
a
do.
White Claw.
Yes.
And then you're At 12:49?
For sure, yes. I have a video of that. I could have been there before then. I don't know. But this is what proof I do have.
And that's what you've been using to piece some of this together?
Yes. I mean, I didn't...
Proof of what?
I didn't fully look at my phone and stuff until my mom was like kind of asking me about that, and that's how I've been like trying to understand time zones, timelines, I guess.
Can I ask, it's not a judgment question.
Yeah.
Did Xana and Ethan ever stay at Ethan's house?
No, I don't really know why. I think Ethan, I don't know why.
Alright. Never mind.
Was he a roommate?
I don't know. All I know was that because of his grade.
Anyway, guys, that was the last time. Hey, by the way, that was the last time I ever saw these people. Yeah, something like right. That was the last time we ever saw these people. Around 11:04. Bye bye. That's what you said, right? Yeah. Weird, huh? Weird, eh? It's weird. Weird. Big stress. Boy. Yeah, I don't know, guys. That's a big stretch. Weird, right? Right? Because she's saying, at least this is what I'm interpreting, she didn't see him after 11:06, which means she doesn't know what time they got home. She didn't see him after that point. Yes, that's what she's saying, right? Weird. Look at this. Hang on, let me make sure I understand. Let me just make sure I understand what she's saying here. Just real quick.
Asked me about that, and that's how I've been like trying to understand time zones. Timelines, I guess.
Time zones.
Can I ask? It's not a judgment question.
Yeah.
Did Xana and Ethan ever stay at Ethan's house?
Oh, sorry, guys.
No.
It's before this.
I guess more towards the 12 side is when I went to.
So you have a video or a picture of Xana at 11:04
Yes.
p.m.?
Yes,
With
I
a
do.
white call?
Yes.
And then you're at 12:49?
For sure, yes. I have a video of that. I could have been there before then. I don't know. But this is what proof I do have.
And that's what you've been using to piece some of this together?
Yes. I mean, I didn't fully look at my phone and stuff until my mom was like kind of asking me about that, and that's how I've been like.
Time zones.
Was with Ethan?
Yes. Right.
What time? Can you give me a time?
Hang on, guys.
That was before then.
What time? Can you give me a time frame?
I'm trying to figure that out.
And she was with Ethan?
Yes. So I know for sure from this video I was at 12:49. The last video I have is of Xana holding a white claw at 11:04. So in between that time, I'm gonna guess more towards the 12 side is when I went to.
So you have a video or a picture of Xana at 11:04
Yes.
p.m.?
Yes,
With
I
a
do.
white call?
Yes.
And then you're at 12:49?
For sure, yes, I have a video of that. I could have been there before then, I don't know. But this is what proof I do have.
And that's what you've been using to piece some of this together.
Yes. I mean, I didn't fully look at my phone and stuff until my mom was kind of asking me about that, and that's how I've been. Yes.
What time? Can you give me a time?
They want me to go.
And that, I think you left there at 2 in the morning?
No. That was before then.
What time? Can you give me a time frame?
That was trying to call his sister, wasn't answering. Xana was with, I guess I have that was not the same video. Xana was with him. And I just said, I don't know if I told him where I was going. I don't know if I told him when I was leaving. I just knew I was told at least yesterday if they wanted to go.
And that, I think you left there at 2 in the morning?
No. That was before then.
What time? Can you give me a time frame?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Last time you saw Xana?
At 4. So that was when Ethan was trying to call his sister, wasn't answering. Xana was with, I guess I have that was not the same video. Xana was with him. And I just said, I don't know if I told him where I was going. I don't know if I told him when I was leaving. I just knew I was told at least yesterday if they wanted to go.
And that, I think you left there.
I'm sorry, guys. So hang on.
Before, when was the last?
In the middle of the night, leave the lights on, that was normal.
When, I didn't ask this before. When was the last time you saw Xana?
At 4. So that was when Ethan was trying to call his sister, wasn't answering. Xana was with, I guess I have that was not the same video. Wasn't answering. So that was when Ethan was trying to call his sister, wasn't answering. Xana was with, I guess I have that was.
Alright, whatever. Yeah, so when was the last time you saw Xana? Something 4. 11, well, it was 11:04, right? I think. That's the last time. When was the last time you saw Xana? 11:04. That's the last time you saw them. Anyway. The point of this was, that's a far cry from saying time as all the other roommates. Right? No, they didn't. Oh. You can't say that. It's very odd. I don't know, guys. It's just even stranger because it makes it stranger because if your last recollection of, let's say, seeing Xana and Ethan around 11:04 p.m., it's odd then to me. Well, as 2:00 rolls around, by the time Kaylee and Maddie get home, right, I have a very hard time believing that there wouldn't have been conversation about, gee, where's Xana and Ethan? Where are they? Has anybody heard from them? Right? Especially if you're Dylan Mortensen, who says, well, I haven't seen him since 11:04 p.m.
Gee. Oh, well, okay. Well, where are they? I don't know. I guess nobody asked. I guess none of the girls, as they're sitting around talking, I guess nobody asked that question. Gee, hey, has anybody seen Xan and Ethan? I can't believe that wasn't a question. Right? I cannot believe that not one of these fucking girls, they didn't ask that question. Hey, where's Anna? I cannot. I highly disbelieve that. No fucking way. There is no way not one of these characters asked, hey, has anybody seen Xan or Ethan? I cannot believe that didn't happen. I cannot believe that. They're so lovey-dovey, and they're so tight-knit, and they're so lovey-dovey with each other because there's nothing wrong, right? We're all lovey-dovey, right? We're close and tight-knit. Well, apparently, nobody bothers to ask where are other two compadres here? Nobody seems to know where they are. Nobody's asking about her. It's so weird. Nobody's asking about them. Where are they? Weird. Right? Well, yeah, that's how it is here in this case. That's how it is in this case. That's what these people are, that's what these words are. That's what these, in their interviews, this is what they're saying. So, we're all one big fucking tight-knit family, but for some reason, we just don't know where Xan and Ethan are. we don't know. We don't know. We don't ask. No, I guess we're not that as tight-knit as we think we are, I guess. Fucking weird and stupid. I can't imagine, if we're sitting in Kaylee's bedroom, if everybody's sitting up in Kaylee's bedroom, right? We're all sitting up there talking about whatever fucking stupid cunt nonsense, but whatever. I can't imagine one of us would say, duh, hey, by the way, hey, where's Xan and Ethan? I can't imagine not one of them would ask that question. Right? It's ridiculous. Moscow, you gotta do better than that. You Idaho inbred motherfucking corn-sucking pieces of dog shit white trash. You gotta do better than that. When you try to write a dumbass story like this, it's insulting. It really is insulting. God damn. Oh my God. It is really insulting. It really is insulting. Let me think. Let me think about this. Let me think about it. I don't recall any of them being asked this question. Do you recall, I could be wrong about this, guys. Do you recall Xana and Ethan do you recall them being upstairs with you, as you got, you're sitting in Kaylee's bedroom? Do you recall, Xana and Ethan being in the room with you guys? I don't think anybody ever asked that fucking question. Did they? No. I don't think anybody's ever asked that question. I don't remember reading that question. I don't. I could be wrong. I don't recall that question. Like, maybe they did ask that. I can't recall. That'd be a good. That would be a good question, though. Regardless. So so look, yes. So it's. So nobody's asking about where Xana and Ethan are while we're all huddled in Kaylee's bedroom, and we're trying to decide if we want to, quote unquote, get grub truck. Apparently, nobody is concerned at all about where Xana and Ethan are, because nobody's asking about them. I guess it's late at night, right? So I guess I don't know. Well, why aren't we asking about these two? Strange. I think we would hear more about all of them asking about where they are at. It's stupid. It's almost like, well, I don't know. Nah, I don't know. Still trying to figure that part out, but you can go way off into conspiracy land real easily. You would do. Weird. Look. Anyway, quick break. And you know what? We should probably end it for now. But, yeah. Let me do this first. I have to do this first. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Hang on, guys. We back, baby. We back, baby. Weird. Weird. I don't know. Yeah, quick break. Yeah, sorry guys. Quick break. Sorry guys. Quick break. Sorry. So, sorry. I don't mean to do this. I apologize. I apologize. Sometimes when we're in the dark here, I am sitting here and I have a lot of thoughts swirling around in my head, and I'm not sharing them with you, and I apologize. So I'm like, man, I'm ruling out certain things in my brain, and I'm not telling you anything. So I apologize for that. I don't mean to do that. I do that a lot. Just bear with me. Yeah, it's like all these like little. It's like no, it's not what I was like. Anyway, whatever. All right. Look, it's not as bad as you think. And this is not some sort of voodoo symbol. Even though we should call this little thing in front of us, we should name this thing like Papa Voodoo with the burning red, yellow eye. We're gonna call Papa Voodoo. Look at those eyes. Look at Papa Voodoo. All right, sorry. It's like Bigfoot. Let the gato out. I protest. Let the gato out. Let the gato out. Let the gato out. Oh. Masternature, what are you doing? What do you want? Just what? Oh my God. Alright. Calm down. Go. Enjoy the witches. Why are you crying? All right. Man. Whatever. Yeah, I don't even want to fucking talk about it. Get the fuck out of my face. Yep. Yep. We'll talk about it later in my memoir. That's right. Tyrone is putting out a memoir. That's right. Called When the Greatest Walk the Earth and I Hate Honkies. Tyrone's memoir. Coming out real soon. I think you're going to love it. Yep, that's the title. I know it's provocative. Oh, it's provocative title there. Thank you, though. I love you, Clue Smith. I love you, Clue Smith. I love my garden. I have the greatest garden. Hey, welcome, Chrissy X. Paris. Sometimes we say too much. Oh, ho, 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 hum. 11:04. Yeah. You jab talking. We're gonna depart here. We're gonna depart. We gotta leave. Hey, we gotta ride out the rest of this couple days, man. Murky as they may be, I think. I gotta catch the undertone of them. Come out victorious on the other side, I guess. Fucking hell. Yeah. And then what I gotta do is I gotta decide if I want to stay in the black iron prison or if I want to free myself. And, I don't know. I don't know. Then it may turn cannibalistic after that. I'm not quite sure. I hope that does not happen. I don't know. That's the risk you run when you free yourself from the black iron prison. Eh? Risk you run. I don't like this, Mrs. John. Prepare yourself, Mrs. John. Here we go. This is the real battle. Get the fuck out of here now.
2 egg white.
Yeah, 2 egg white.
Okay, I rock and roll then.
What you doing? What you say now? You said, take me to the fucking bell tower. That's what you said.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I got it.
Get the fucking rope. All right. God damn it. Bubonic Plague, Chapter 2, Part 2. We didn't have fucking coffee back then. Because of this fucking prick. Sorry. Well, I'm just saying, Master Nature. Well, what? Oh, my fucking Lord. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Ooh, not bad. Let's make.
All right. Get the fuck out of here. God damn you all. Mrs. Ja. I don't know. I'm going to take that as a win. Maybe that's a tie. Maybe that's a fucking tie. I don't fucking know anymore here. I love you, Bibs. Hey, I think that, well, I was going to say, we're going to ride out the rest of this week. It's going to be a slog. It's going to be a beautiful slog. Beautiful slog. Oh, my God. It's going to be a beautiful slog. Oh, God. Oh, God. Anyway, we'll see what happens. All right, I love you, babies. We'll pick this up tomorrow. I'm quite sure of it. Probably need a scotch. Scotch, excuse me. Scotch. Oh, God. Yeah, we do have to do a Nancy Guthrie reading. Absolutely. Hey, that's what we'll do tomorrow, guys. We'll do a Nancy Guthrie reading. How's that? Yeah, we'll talk about Guthrie. We'll talk about Nancy Guthrie. We'll do a Nancy Guthrie reading, yeah. I think we should. I think that'd be interesting. I think Nancy would be okay with it. Wait a minute. No. Master Nature. Stanley, what do you want? We're about to leave the show here. Master Nature. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to pull here. Oh, God. English Stanley. What are you talking about? We're trying to wrap the show up. Master Knight, you can't get away that easily. See? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All right. You got 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes here. Oh, my God. I should just blow the candle out, and then they all disappear. And you say, well, Master Nature, why don't you just blow the candle out? I said, because they know I'm going to blow the candle out, and so at the very last minute, they have to jump in with their fucking answers and requests and bullshit. Yes, that's what happens. Like this moment right here. Master Nature, how dare you fucking gonna go off like that? See? That's how they manipulate you. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's a horrible life. It's a horrible life. I know. But, you know, it's funny, though. It's really funny, actually. Anyway. So what do you want? Listen, English Stanley, what do you want? Or I'm blowing a fucking candle out right now. I gotta get some bed here. I just want you to play me a song so I can go to bed. And, we can get back to the slog of, having to deal with your dumb fucking ass. How's that? You know, it's a slog for us, too. You know, it goes both ways, you fucking twit. Don't you know that? You fucking cocksucker. Fine. Fuck off, Steph. I love you. All right. We are the greatest of all time. Thank you very much. I hope you like that. And there's one more thing I had to say before we went, and I'm very much trying to remember what that is. Very much. Sometimes my memory is slow. Sometimes it's very sharp. Anyway, I'm just trying to remember. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now I fucking remember. Thank you for your patience in letting me remember what I was gonna fucking do. That's a lovely thing. And my garden is the greatest of all time, by the way. Just saying. It's free to join the garden. I take defectors. Remember, you have to let go of your denial. Bye-bye, denial. Bye-bye, denial. Bye-bye. It's so easy to say, bye-bye, denial. Bye-bye. All right. Anyway, oh, God. I don't even want to relay the story to you, but whatever. Oh, God. It's so fucking embarrassing. I don't even want to fucking say it. Oh, my. I'm just going to fucking play it for you. Fuck off. All right, yeah. Yeah, fuck you. Yes, it's bingo related. Fuck you. Yes, it's about Burgundy. How the fuck did you guess? You must have been a fucking a fortune teller in your past fucking life, I guess. Yes, it's about me, Tyrone. It's about Burgundy. It's about false promises. Oh my God. Sounds horrible, Tyrone. Are you sure you want to tell this story? I mean, really? Do we really need to hear this? Oh my God. Yeah, I think it's very fucking important that we do hear this. Now, I don't know why you're trying to fucking censor me again here, you fucking cock. But, well, fuck. You know what? Fuck you. I am just going to show the garden this, and then we're going to go off to the sweet by and by. The sweet by and by. But I want everybody to know that I'm going to file a complaint tomorrow at the fucking spirit realm headquarters there in, where's the fucking headquarters up here? I'm going to file a complaint up here in the Cloud District, because I haven't, well, first of all, nobody up here has given me any spirit credit from all the fucking music I've written. And, well, the Smiley Hop. The Smiley Hop likes to just steal the credit away from Tyrone. Anyway, whatever. That's why I never win at fucking bingo, by the way. Anyway, but here we go. Fuck off. What is it? The little pill with a... Oh my God. You look gay. Why they all look gay? That's right.